samples. Let's have a look. Where are we? Hello. Hi Chris. Hi Shaz. Hi Sylvia. Just bear with me while I just try and get my computer going. Just trying to find myself. Trying. Swap. And we've got I've got a new friend tonight. Well, he's not new. He's not new to me. He's new to the screen. We have Tiggerpuss. And he's a very loud purrer. So, come on, computer. Reload. I'm having fun and games, I'm afraid, tonight. Hi, Izzy. Come on, computer. Ha ha! I found it. Come on, computer. Ha ha! I can hear myself. I can hear myself. I don't want to hear myself. Thank you. But I would like to. Oh. Nope. Well, I've got it on screen, but I haven't got my comments. Oh, dearie me. Why can't I see my comments at the side? Oh, do you know? I'll leave it like that. God, it gets me so frustrated when I can't set it up properly. Okay. Can we? Is it gonna work? Right. Sorry folks, I'm just having fun and games. I had the same problem last week. And I don't know why. Let's have a look. Come on. Come on. Aha. Hopefully, yes, spot on. Right. We're sorted. You found your glasses, Chris. Hi, Louise. Right, let's crack on now. We've got sorted. Hello, good evening and welcome. Lorna Carter from Lorna Carter's Creations, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based here in the UK. Right, we have a mini album tonight out of one sheet of 12 by 12 designer series paper. It's fun to make, it's easy to make and to decorate really. So yeah, we're gonna get sorted. Pleased to hear you home, Sylvia. Pleased to hear you home. Right, let's get started. I apologise if Tigger comes in view. He will purr, and if he purrs like a traction engine, bless him, he's very noisy. So, and I hope you're feeling better, Shaz and your hubby. So, right, so tonight we're going to make this little album. Let's open her up. It's only little, and it's got little pull-outs that I've stamped on. You can write on, you can put photos on. This little one pops out. You can decorate it any which way. Got one here. Just thought it was just something cute. I had one of these. I saw it years ago, and the design, and thought, oh, I really want to have a go at that one day. It must be 10 years ago. I've still got my piece of 12 by 12 folded up, and nothing done with it. So I've got it as a template. Oh, you're feeling proper rough. Oh, sorry to hear that. Oh, bless you. Hope you're feeling better soon. So yeah, so I've just gone through. You can decorate, say, however you want. I've just gone through, and I will just, oh, it does go in, honestly. I can promise you it does. There we go. So it's just decorated, just stamped. That bit, that went in there. That's a little pocket. Just cute. So it's great for if coming up to Christmas, if you want to make a little Christmas album with some photos in. New baby, I know we've got several new babies on the way, and I found out the other day that my nephew was having twins. Oh, I'm so thrilled for him, so thrilled. Hard work, but well worth it. Now, I can't tie my bow very well. I used my last scrap of my crinkled seam binding. My last scrap to make this. So obviously I'm not using that tonight. Right, with further ado, let's get sorted. I'm going to be using True Beauty stamp set. I'm going to be using a few others with some. I'm using framed florets. It's got. I love this the font on these. So we're going to use like celebrate. Just a little reminder that you are loved. So lucky to call you friend. Just things like that. So I love the font on there. I'm also going to be using the stylish shape dies. They're just the right size. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant to go with this album. Now I'm going in. So the album is just short of 8 by 8 centimeters or 3 by 3 inches. Okay, so just to put you in the picture what size it is. I have made a little template. It's not my official template, but this is what we're going to be doing. Okay, let me get my stamp sets out the way and my dies. I've already gone ahead and cut a load of die cuts to save having to watch all that lot. That's not going to go. Where am I going to put that? In the corner there. That's it. Right. She says that's not going to work. It's going to have to go out of sight for now. Right. So I am not going with the same colour. I'm going with a different one. And I am using the new, I showed you it last week, but I will just quickly show you. Just let me. It is the Fitting Florets. I'm just making sure I've got all the sheets. Yes, right. So let me just pop that one to one side. Well, this is the one we're going to be using. That's got the pink, polished pink on the back. There's that one. I love, absolutely love these colours. Absolutely. Totally fallen in love with it. That's the one. Yeah, this is the one I used on my sample. Oh, we've got an order coming. Oh, I hope you're feeling better. So you feel like using it. So these are the, I like that check, very masculine, the check. And then this one, and this is the one that one of the dies will actually cut out the flowers from the designer series paper. I love that, absolutely love it. But I'm using it. I am not sitting and staring at it and stroking it like we all do. We've all done it. We've all been there. It's too nice to cut, but we're going for it. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the front this side, but to show you how to cut it, because it is paler on that side and it'll be easy to see, I'm going to show you on the pink side. But usually I would have whichever pattern I want on the front, I'd have at the top. But I'm doing it opposite way around because it's easier, you'll be able to see it better. Okay, so 112 by 12 piece of designer series paper. Right, so here we go. I'm going to bring this in. You might not be able to see it very well. I will do one. It'll be later on in the week because it's my son's birthday tomorrow, so I won't be in the craft room tomorrow night, and I doubt I'll have time when I finish tonight. So let's go for it. So we're going to make an M. If you just think of an M. Okay. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to score my designer series paper. Okay. And we're going to score, I'm scoring at 3 inches, which is just over 7.5. Okay. Get the blade out the way. I did this when I was doing it, when I made my sample. I got carried away. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to score at, we'll go 3 inches or just over 7.5. We're going to 6 inches, which is just over 15 centimetres. And you don't need to press on so hard with designer series paper. It will crease with the slightest burnish. So right, then we want 9 inches, just short of 23 centimetres. Get my hand in, that's it. We're not in properly. Oh Lorna, that's it. Right, so we've scored down that side. We've scored basically 3, 6, 9 inches. Because it's a 12 by 12, it is easier to work in inches because we're using the full amount. So we're going to swap it round, and we're going to do exactly the same. We're going to score 3, 6, 9 or just over 7.5 centimetres. Just over 15, which is 6. God, my hands are... Oh dear, that's it. Oh dear me. Never mind. And 9. Okie dokie. So But you're using the ball end of a tool from take your pick tool in the gutter of the trimmer there. Yeah. So basically, hang on. I don't know which one I've. No, I haven't got the right one in my take your pick. But I've got, this is off the proper scoreboard. You could do exactly the same, thin end, and score like that. If you think you're going to be a bit too hand-fisted. Right, you still can't see it. Well, I thought I should have done it in a. Did I actually score it? Yes, I have. I have scored. I can just see, but I can't see these. I can see the horizontal ones, but I can't see the vertical ones. Let me just go over it again. I thought this would make it easier to see. Paler piece. Maybe I should have just done it in cardstock and stamped the cardstock. But hey ho. You can't. I don't think you'll be able to see on the camera. You maybe can just. I don't know. I don't know. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So we've got 16 squares altogether. Okie dokie. You use the fat end, did you, Izzy? Right. So we're going to put this in now at 3. I can just see, because I've got inches on my marker down the side, I can actually see where the 3-inch line is. Okay, so we've popped it in at 3 inches, and I will say you're better off with a designer series paper that is not one directional, definitely. So okay, so what we're going to do with this first piece, we're going to cut from the bottom up to our 3-inch. Now if you might not see it, the light might not be right, up to this 3-inch mark. Okay, and this will, if you look, we're going up 1, 2, 3 squares, and these two are then together. So it's the first part of the M. So we're going to take our blade up to the 3 inches. This is what we've got. Okay, while we're here, I can't. While we're here, right, we've done this side. We're now going to rotate it 180. And I want to do my next line. So that was 3. This is 6. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. Sorry. I've gone opposite way around, that's why. So this is the middle section. Okay. So what we have is the flap at the right hand side. Okay. And the double bit is at the bottom. Okay. We're going to go, we've spun it round, we're going to go from the bottom again to 3. Okay. So let's do that. Okay. Take that out. I'll show you what I've done. Okay, so if I spin that back round, we've got the makings of our M. Okie dokie. Right, so the last bit we need to do like the first bit, but because I can't. Oh, I could do. I can measure it that way. I can do that at 9. Okay, so we spun it round. This was the first cut. This was the second cut. And this cut is coming from the bottom up. Okay. So we've gone to 9. And we're going to take that up again to 3. Okay, and stop at 3. And there is our M. Okay. Right, I'm just going to fold that up. Hopefully I'll be able to see my score lines. Hopefully. Right. Now, because I want this side as my front, okay, I've turned it over. I'm going to open this up. You'll see in a minute. So this is what we've got. Okay. We are now going to fold it. In fact, I'll fold as we go. Right. So starting bottom left. Okay. We're going to find our score line. And we're gonna, it's not a cat hair, it's a Lorna hair tonight. It's Lorna glitter, not kitty glitter. Okay, so I've folded that under. We're then going to fold, if I can find me, beginning to wonder, you know, if I actually scored that. Did I? Not sure. I'll go with it. So all we're doing is doing concertina folds. Okay. And we're going to go under. I haven't scored it very well, but you get the picture. See, I haven't scored it very well. Look. Never mind. This top bit, when we get to the top, we're going to fold it over like so. Then we're going to start working our way down. Okay, so we're going to fold it. Okay, burnish it. We're going to fold it again. It's this one that I don't think I've done very well, but never mind. Okay, so we're concertina in. Okay, so we're going to fold down again. Okay, that's as far as I've got so far. Are we all good? And then all we're going to do is we're going to fold over, and we're just going to keep on folding over. Okay, and this is a great way to use retired designer series paper. And then we're just going to fold over. Once you've got it, it sticks in the mind. Yeah, there's one I haven't burnished very well, but never mind. Or should I say scored? Right. This is what we've got. Okay. This is what we've got. It's very clever. Okay. So it's like a book. I haven't done that very well, look. I might actually swap it over. It's that one I haven't burnished very well. Never mind. Okay. So we now need to stick it together so it looks like an album. So you can see where we've got the base, the basics, okay, but we've got to stick it all together. So this little fella, what I thought I'd do, if you want to make it like mine, you can make the pockets however you want. If you don't want a pocket, just stick it together. So if I go to that one, okay, if you didn't want to put a pocket in there, for instance, just stick all that and put that down. You've got a page. If you just want to make it simple as a little album, nothing, no pockets or anything, stick that bit to that bit. There's your next page. Stick that bit to that bit. So if you can see where I'm coming from, you'd stick that to that, keep going. Okay, that's just to make a bog standard album. So on here, the way I have designed it, on my little template, where it's red, where the red lines are, this is where we put glue. Okay, and it's easier done like this. Okay, because it gets confusing when you start putting it together. I used tearing tape. Now, if you're not careful with tearing tape, you might find these only just fit in with tearing tape. Just. Okay. So it's up to you. You can either use tearing tape or you can use glue, whatever. I'm going to use tearing tape. And I think it will be easier to show you with tearing tape, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so I'm going to put that bit to that side. Hopefully you can see that. I'm going to open. I know it gets a bit of a pain, but I'm going to open. I am going to open my M out. So you want it looking like an M, like so. And we're working from this bottom left corner. Let me get my tearing tape ready. Right. So this first one, we don't do anything with. This is the front cover. This second one, if I just fold that up, you probably see better. I'm going to put some tearing tape just down that edge. Okay. We're then going to put tearing tape down the right hand edge. Right, so I'm just got my snips. Bear with me. That's it. Just okay. This is the faffiest bit, is putting the glue on. I'm getting stuff everywhere. I got stuck up the other night. Just recently, well, I haven't quite finished them yet. I've made 60 swaps for Vienna. I've just got them to finish off, and then I've been making 5 swaps for Izzy's, my teammates in Izzy's team. It's been all go. Right, so the first one we've got nothing on. The second one we've got a backwards L. Okay. Third one we need nothing on. The fourth one, if I just do that again so you can see what I'm doing, we're just going to pop a piece of tape down this bottom edge. This is why I thought it would be a lot easier for you to see. Okay, so we're up to the top of the first row. So we go across to the top of the second row. We don't want anything on that piece. Okay. The second one down, I'm just folding it as I go to make it actually easy for you to see. So this second one down, we need a piece either side. So down as far as that, down as far as there. Okay, I'll give you a sneak peek of the swaps in a minute. What I'm going to do is, when I come back from Vienna, I'm going to do an evening showing you how to make what I've done. So just something different. So we've got 2 pieces that side. Okay, we need nothing in the next one, and then the bottom one we want a piece either side. Okay, so I'll just move that up so it's just the same as what we've just done. Just let me find where my edge is. I should have done it, I should have done it in white and stamped on it, stamped the pattern on it, done a 1 sheet wonder and then made it into an album. I might do that. I might do that one night. You might be able to see it easy if I do it in white. Okay. So that is the second line all done. So I'm folding that up out the way. Okay. So we're now at the bottom of the third row. We don't want anything on that one. So if I do that, on this one, the second one up, we need a backwards L. Okay. So we're going in there and then down the right hand side. Hope I'm making sense. I've not had a chance to really look at my comments properly, so I will catch up with them later. Okay, so that's the second one on the way up. The third one we don't need anything on. The top one, like so, we need a piece on the left hand side. So let's pop a piece of tape. Come on. That's it. Oops. I've torn my tape. Oh dear. I'm a bit heavy-handed, I think. Okay, so that's the top bit. We don't need anything on the top right, so we can just fold that down. We then need tape on the top and then down the left hand side. So we go top, and you watch, this is where I find out I've cocked up somewhere. And the left hand side, like so. And that is it. You don't need anything else on these bottom 2. Okay. Right. Oh, I'm going to sit down now. And we're then going to put it together. Stick it. Let me get my pokey tool. And we're going to give it a whirl. So if I just make sure I've got that right. Yeah. Okay. So This is the front. We open it up. We need to stick this bit. Have I got the right way? Just bear with me. I'm just double checking. Just hold on. Is it that way? It's alright. It's me who's got it back to front. Make sure when you do the first piece and just open it out that it's at the bottom and the left hand side, because what we're going to make is a pocket, so we want it sticking underneath there and there. Okay, so that's why we've got it like this. So let's take that tape off, like so. I mean, you can put tags in, you can put all sorts in if you want. Just let me find me little rubbish thing. Just have a quick swim and dry. Oh, you've stuck as you've gone. No worries, Izzy. Okay. So, we've stuck the first bit down. Okay. Which has then made us this pocket. Okay. So, we need to do the second one. Which what have I done? I get myself all muddled up now, just bear with me. That one, that's it. Okay, so we've got page 1, 2, 3. See, I didn't score it very well. Terrible, totally and utterly terrible. Right, so this next one, we're going to take off the back in, she says. I've got no nails. When it comes to this time of year, my nails will not grow. They will not grow. Right. So we're up to, so we've got page 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on page 5. So we're just going to lift this up, and I'm just going to, I say you don't have to follow me for this. You can make pockets in whichever way. If you don't want pockets, just stick them together. It is totally and utterly up to you. So our next one, we take it off here, just stick it together. So I'm just going until I get, that's it, we'll go to the next bit. I think I've missed some of these out, you know. No, I haven't. I know why. Because we're going to fold that one and make a pocket. So the last one is this one. I'll get the tape on. There we go. So this is what we've got. Right, you don't have to do this next bit. It's only if you want to pop these in. Look, I'll show you. So if you want these little finger notches popping in, in the pockets. This is what I'm going to do next. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a ruler. I'm actually going to get when I found it, just going to get a marker, because we're actually going to obviously cut the oh yes, cut the notch out. That's what I meant. Now I'm doing this in inches. It does make life a bit easier for this, because we want to mark halfway. Because it's 3 inches, we're marking at 1.5. Okay, so look where our next, so it's at the side, so we're going to do the same, mark it on the side. I'm just going to see how I've done this as I've gone. Top, side, top. I'm just making sure we've got a top one yet. So that's 1.5. We've got a side one, 1.5. We haven't got one there, that's all stuck down. We've got this funky, which we'll do that in a minute, we've got this funky flap here, okay, and then we've got one at the top here, the right hand side. Right, the only reason I've done that is makes it a lot easier for me to use my punch. Now I'm using a 1-inch punch. 1 inch. I always mark my punches in the centre and at the sides. Makes it easier. Top tip. So if I go to the beginning, I spin it round and I put my punch in. I'm eyeballing it. Just let me, that's it. So I'm eyeballing, so my marker is level with that marker, and these markers are level with the top. So I'm hoping we should get these more or less in the same place. Okay, so we punch that one out. Go to the next one. Top tip for you. Lorna's top tip. Okay, so we're going to go to the top again. Just make sure I've only got my 1 page. So we're just going to, soon flies. We go in. Oh. Went on me. So we haven't got one on that one. No. And then we're going to do this one. So it just makes it easier and quicker. Okay. Unfortunately, Stampin' Up no longer do the circle punches, but to me they're a good staple to have. It's good for this sort of thing. Okay, so we've got our little indents. Okay, right, that is the basics of our album. Okay, we're now going to do some decoration. Okie dokie. Pop that to one side. I'll leave that there. I'm going to pop that there. And I'm going to bring in some die cuts and some punches. So all my die cuts are done using the Stylish Shape Dies, a really good bog standard set. It's great. It's a defo to go in your, anybody wants a starter kit, defo, if you've got a die cutting machine. So I've used the second one down to actually go in our little thing, little pockets. So I'm not going to do all of them, I'm just going to do a handful. So I've just cut 3 of those. I've cut the second circle. If we want to put them on there, you can do the smaller ones like I've done there to tuck behind something. So I've done a couple of them, 3 of them. I have done a big circle, but I don't know if I'm going to use that or not yet. And I've done the big square because that is going to go on the front. Okay, so let's start stamping. We've got to have some stamping in, haven't we? Tigger's looking after my little stamp and pierce mat. And do you know what? I was a good girl and put all my stuff away. So I'm just going to load my... Be on the... Oh no, it'll go on there. It will be fine. Just going to load the ones that I'm going to use. Oh, love this stamp set. Love it, love it, love it. Let's use that one. And then little one that says with love, that's going on a baby one. Right, so the ones I've used is the flowers, these leaves on the stem, and these leaves here. Okay, the colours I am going to be using are, I've got Balmy Blue out, I've got Polished Pink, I have Night of Navy, and I need a green, and I haven't got a green out. Just bear with me. I'm going to go with my favourite Pear Pizzazz. Right, let's get to stamping. So for the front, I'll just do it the same. Of similar. See, I did the big one at the back. Do we? I might actually, this back bit here, I might do that in Night of Navy. Do I? Yeah, let me die cut a piece of Night of Navy. Just bear with me, folks. We're making up as we go along. Polished Pink. Just let me see if I've got... I'm just looking in my scrappies. Trouble is, there's that many blooming colours to go through. Balmy Blue. We could actually use Balmy Blue. And it's going to be right at the back, isn't it? And you know what? It certainly was. There we go. I'll get my die cutting machine. I'm just going to put that on there. That's what I'm going to do. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Right. So, of course, that's the next size down now. I'm flummoxing myself. So, the smaller square, so it's the second one down. We're going to stamp. We're going to stamp with polished pink. And, ooh, I'm going to use the same. I love this. So we're just going to go in, ink up. Just going to stamp on there. I don't need my stamp and paste mat, but I do enjoy stamping on it. Okay, so I'm just going to go in the corner. Just to give you some idea, really. So you can decorate it however you want. Going in with leaves. Just make sure they're inked up, yeah. Okay. How cute is that? That's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I'm going to pop hello in Night and Navy. And I'm putting the hello from The Biggest Wish. Nice swirly font. You can say you can use any sentiments. Pop that on there, ink it up, spot on. So we're just going to go on, I'm just going to stand up to do this. So we're just going to go hello, like so. I love that. So let's die cut a piece of Night of Navy. Just let me get rid of that. These go in your mini. Pop them over there. My mini is well loved, as you can see. It'll not be too long before I'm ready for some new plates. As you can see, my plates are well worn. Very well worn, but it's still going strong, so I'm not worried. But I will get some new plates. Okay. So I can't really put this much at a jaunty angle, but it will go through all right. With the mini, stagger your plates, wind her through. There we go. That's what we're after. Okay, so we're going to pop that piece there and this piece on top of that. How lovely is that? Love it, absolutely love it. Right, so I'm going to use polished pink ribbon. I have it. So before we stick these down, we need to pop the ribbon on. Okay. So we're just going to go with that. Thanks, Shaz. Don't let me forget to show you my swaps. Okay, I'm going to use tear and tape. I'm just eyeballing this. Oh, Salana's just gone and stuck it to the thing and ripped it. Hey! We're alive. These things happen. Okay, let's stick that bit on there. Like so. Don't you just love polished pink? Love, love, love. So I'm just gonna use my glue. Oh, after doing my swaps the other yesterday, oh, I was gunked up to high heaven with glue. I hate having sticky fingers. Oh dear, but I had fun. I had fun. Pop that back in there. And I'm just going to eyeball it. You're not really taking any notice of the little bit that I ripped. Okay. There we go. Front cover done. Okay. Right. So these are the ones that go in, like so. I'm just showing you to prove the do. Alright, so I'm going to stamp. We'll stamp those two. We will also stamp those two. Not quite sure what to do with the back yet. Right, so let's go ahead and stamp these. So we can do them in different colours, doesn't matter. We can do whatever, we can use any of the flowers. So I think I'm going to go in with Balmy Blue. Just cleaning my stamp as I go. I'm being a good girl. Right. So I think we'll go in with this flower. I'm just going to ink up. I'm just going to make sure I've got it inked up okay yet. So I'm just going to go in this corner. Like so. You can stamp however many times you want, whatever you want to do. If you want to put a photograph over it or you want to use a journal card, we can even stamp the back. So you can write on one side and stick a little photo on the other. And that will it's just something simple and something cute. I did say it was an easy make. Like so, okay. You can see, look, we've got the little floral there. I'm going to go in with this stamp for our next one, and I'm going to do, do you know, I might do that in, oh no, do polished pink. Reason is, if you want to write on it, if you want to journal on it, you can do it over polished pink. You can't do it over night and navy. Okay, so I'm just going to go in the corner. Just gives it that little bit of something different. You can just do your leaves. It doesn't matter. Just gives it. So pop that one in there. She says. Like so. Okay. That's a big one. That's not going to go in there. So you can see I'm not going to do all the little inserts because we'll be here all night. But yeah, that's how I did those. Right. So let's have a look. So we did this one to celebrate. So I have... The two punches I have used are Label Me Lovely. I love this. Love that punch. And then the other one is the rectangular stamp punch, which is this one. And I've used those two to punch a couple of bits out. So I punched this bit out. So I've used that as a little tuck behind. Okay. That's another tuck behind there, which I've used the framed florets, is it? Get that. What have I done with it? Yeah, framed florets. It's a bit of a tongue twister. This one here. Okay. And this one I used and coloured in with blends. So this is all done with blends, but I haven't got polished pink or anything like that, so I'm not going to colour in tonight. So we'll do a couple of these. So we've got the postage stamps. Did I do... Oh, I thought I'd done 4. Just a minute, let me get my punch. So, I'm just going to punch out the middle of here. All I do, pop your card in, press until it won't move. Both thumbs. I sometimes struggle. I've got a dodgy thumb, and I sometimes struggle, but if you do it like that, it makes it a lot easier. Right, so we're gonna do what we're gonna do. Just let me clean off. Yeah, it's amazing. You wouldn't have thought it had come out of a 12 by 12 piece of designer series paper. But because you're sort of doubling it up each time, it makes it quite sturdy. We've got 2 sides, so yeah. Right, so let's go in. Polish pink. Like so. I'm not doing... What colour do we just go in with? Leaves, do we? I'm going to go balmy blue. I've got to admit, I am really crossing my fingers that polished pink eventually comes into the colour family. I absolutely love it. Never used to be a pink girl, but your taste changes as you get older. I love pink and glittery now. Right, so we've just done these. We'll do, let me turn it over. So I've got the Label Me Lovely punch, and I punched that out. So we're going to do, what can we put on here? We can put, right, there's a nice one in True Beauty. You Are a True Friend. Let's go with that one. You are a true friend. So we're going to pop. Ooh, what we're going to do? Let's do some leaves. I think I'm going to stamp off. Stamp on. So it's just that bit paler. And then I'm going to go in with Night of Navy. Ink up, little taps. Just test her out. Yeah, I love these fonts. I'm absolutely in love with them. Right, let's see if I can get it straight. Don't know if I can. Oh, it's not too bad. Could be better, but... Okay, we could actually... My squares... My chair's squeaking. Oh dear, I've lost the plot. Can't even talk. I'm just going to pop those up there. Just so we've got a bit. You are a true friend. And I can put, actually, shall we put with love underneath? You are a true friend with love. Sounds good to me. This little tiny one. And we'll put with love in polished pink. Let's see if we can get it straight though. Testing myself out, aren't I? Totally and utterly. Oh, it's not too bad. As they used to say at school, she could do better. You just love your reports. Right. So we've got a few bits there. We can actually do, shall we do one of these as well? Around. Let's have. Yeah. We're going to go balmy blue for this. I say you just decorate it however. Doesn't matter. It's your piece of work. So I'm just going to go in like that. Get my leaves. So you could just play for hours decorating. I could. Just inking up. And we're just gonna, there you go, how sweet's that? Right, let's just put some words on there. In fact, we could actually put this on the back, couldn't we? Oh, I certainly could, Lorna. What am I going to put? Where's my... So, we're going to go in with the I'm at it again, framed florets. And let's just see if that will fit on. And this says, just a little reminder that you are loved. What a nice sentiment. Put that on there. We're going to go in Night of Navy again. Ink up. Just going to test her out. Didn't ink it up enough. That's it. It will be right. I'll stand up though so I can see if I'm going level. And we could actually pop this on the back. Okay. Let's pop that on the back. We want some tear and tape. Just pop that on there. That's it. So we just want some tear and tape. about there. So it's, oops, that's it. Let's cut some more ribbon. Just roughly. I'm going to go like so. Scissors. I'll lose everything. That's it. Then we'll glue this down. So we've done the outside then. And we'll just stick these few pieces in the could do better. Oh, what you like. That's funny, is it? No worries, Chris, you can catch up, you know where it'll be. Thank you for watching. Right, so let's get these just stuck on here. Glue. Let's have some glue. So, doesn't take too long to make. It's just nice. Okay, put whatever you want anywhere. You see, we could do this, could do that. You can pop them absolutely anywhere. You're designing it. Just go that way a bit. You're designing it. Do it how you want. It just gives you an idea. That's all. Pop that one there. And if you want to do a tuck behind, should we do a tuck behind there? So, tuck behind, all we want to do is put a little bit of glue down the bottom and the right hand side. We're going to pop that like so. Just to quickly hold it down. See if we can get one of them. I need this. I can do that one. We'll use that. There's a tuck behind. I'll just quickly stamp it. We don't want it bare, do we? What have I done? Blue, so we'll do pink. Pink, 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 pink. Pink to make the boys wink. We're just going to go in the middle. Right, so you can stamp over the top with a sentiment. Put a photo on the back. And you can tuck that in. Like so. Just to show you. And then let's pop that one in there. And then I'll quickly show you the little pocket, how I made that. Just going to pop that in there. Okay, so the pocket, and I've just put that on the pocket like a Dylan. Like a Dylan. There's always one. Da, 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 da. We're going to cover it up anyway, don't worry. This is the pocket. This one, that is like so. And what we're going to do is we're going to fold her over to wherever you want. Now I might just actually leave it like that because I cocked up, didn't I? Or shall we? We can put that there. Just something different. You can stick anything over it. And we'll stick this over it. There's always a silly billy, and it's me. Is that going to go in? Right, so just stick that over. And then you've got your tuck behind, or your little pocket. Put a photograph on, whatever. Okay. So let's just tie her up. No good at me bows, but hey. That's it. And it just makes a nice little, I've got glue on these. Oh, everything's sticking to me. Right, there we go. Just let me quickly just tidy my desk. I hate a scruffy desk. That's all my stamps I can clean off later on. Bring that in. There we go. Right. Okay, so we have 2 different coloured ones. Just let me move them, Tigger, before you knock them on the floor. Right, so there's the 2. This is the one we've just made, and this is the one that I did, which is all full, ready to give to somebody. And then this one, okay, I do like the polished pink. It's got your little tuck spots. Just something different, something fun. Tuck spot. Little pocket. I say it's just fun. It is. So, right. So that is that. But just before I go, I promised you I'd show you my swaps for Vienna. She says, just do those up. Okay, pop them there. Right. Here they are. Ooh. Right, I've just got to find the one that's fully decorated. That one is. We'll go with that one. Right. So, I have made these little fellas. In fact, he's not done right. That's it. Should be stuck on under there. And these are little gift card holders. You can write your greeting on there, and it just tucks in like so. So there's a squirrel one, and I did a Christmas one. So I did I've done 30 of each. There we go. I say that's where you put your. So what I'm going to be doing in the coming weeks, once I've been to Vienna, I'm going to, I'll show you how to make these. It'll be one of my Monday makes when I come back. But yeah, that's what we've done. And they're not massive. They're only, just tell you the size, just to give you a rough idea. So 10.5 by 8. And so we've got to pack them in our luggage, so they're not massive, they're not bulky or anything. So that's what we've made. So you've got that to look forward to in the coming weeks. So and it's getting very close to Vienna. We're not excited really, are we, Izzy? Just giddy as a kipper. Can't wait. Right, I better go and get sorted. I shall love you and leave you all. Thank you so very much for watching and for joining me this evening. Anybody watching on catch up, I do appreciate it. I will upload my video onto YouTube on it usually goes up on a Thursday evening, all being well. And then what we're doing next week, I'm going to have a go at doing a triple easel card. So yes. Yes, a podcast, is it? Yes. That would be ace. We will do it. We will do it. Something different. Right. Spot on. Thank you so much. If you do watch on YouTube and you do enjoy what you see, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you enjoy what you see. And I would really appreciate it. Right. Thank you very much. I will love you and leave you. And we will see you next Monday for Monday Makes With Me. Thank you very much. Bye.